appreciate you pulling me through this. Thank you. Thank you, really. I appreciate that because thank you for bucking me up because it's so nice that you're in a good mood because it's hard to be in a good mood these days with the news. I mean, I think longtime viewers of this show know that there's two things I really could give a shit about: royalty and babies. And but you know what? But I'm reading about the royal baby because, it's just nice that there's something in the news that makes me not want to go doctor shopping for opiates. So, yes, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, the Duchess of who gives a fuck, they, early on Monday, little baby made his Brexit, and it's... I know. It's sad I'm even talking about it, but he's the first royal baby that has American blood, if you don't count Trump. See, it always gets back to that. That's my problem. But I tell you, that Meghan, she is a woke princess, boy. Oh, boy. The kid is 5 days old. She said to him today, "My eyes are up here." That is some wokeness. But, and he came out just in time for Mother's Day. Isn't that nice? Mother's Day, you remember that? Sunday? Don't forget that shit. Ooh. The day we honor the woman who fed us and raised us and paid bribes to get us into USC. That's a wonderful day. But really, that's the only normal things that are going on in the world right now. Really, even the things that kind of seem normal are not normal. Like Trump nominated a guy to be the Secretary of Defense today. It's a Boeing executive. To be the Secretary of Defense, he will oversee the Army, the Navy, the Air Force. Well, one thing he has proven, he can kill people with planes. I know it's such a terrible joke, I almost couldn't get it out, but I'm so glad I did. Anyway, but that's not really normal. It's not really normal that the president's son is subpoenaed. He was subpoenaed yesterday, Don Jr. They want to ask questions about his meetings with the Russians, and Don Jr.'s not having it. Oh. Yeah, that'll change things. No, Don Jr. said, "Again? I already lied about this." And he's not going to go anyway. I mean, the president has decided that laws don't apply to him. I mean, Donald Trump, with the help, never forget this could only happen with the help of the Republican Senate. He's been asserting executive privilege about the Mueller report, forbidding officials to testify, with blowing off subpoenas, just completely saying no, cock-blocking all the attempts to see his tax returns. It turns out we're not the resistance, he's the resistance. It's like if in Law and Order it began with, in our system, the people are represented by two separate groups. The Congress, who writes the laws, and the executive, who says, go fuck yourself. Can we see his taxes? No. Do we get to see the unredacted Mueller report? No. Are you having entanglements and making money from foreigners? Yet. I mean, no. Trump's attitude on the separation of powers is basically talk to the hand. Fat Donnie to Congress, lose my number. Your fake government. Trump, of course, you know this, has not read the Constitution. He once skimmed it for his name. But he... And now, he's discovered this new thing that he can say to break the law. Executive privilege. Didn't know that, but that's his new favorite phrase, executive privilege. It's even better than white privilege. The ranking Democrat, Jerry Nadler, has been waiting all week and from last week to find out when he can see the redacted Mueller report. And he got his answer on Wednesday, when pigs fly out of Putin's ass. Barr wrote him a letter. He said, executive privilege, bitch, even though this doesn't remotely apply to this case. He might have invoked the infield fly rule. It would have been the same thing. It's like saying, teacher, you can't keep me after school. I have a note from Burger King. So Democrats voted this week to hold Barr in contempt. Shut up! It's not doing any good! Hold him. So what? He's the top law enforcement official in the country. Who's going to arrest him? Inspector Gadget? And then they went, and we might censure him. Oh, great. And don't forget to put a note on his windshield. It's Chinatown, Jake. That's what we're living in. America's China. And Democrats, they can't make any political hay out of any of this. It came out this week that from 1985 to 94, those 10 years, Trump lost more money than anybody else in America. And paid no tax. Really, Democrats? You can't do anything about that? Elizabeth Warren, start calling him Brocahontas. Something. You can't do anything with that. He sold himself to this country as a business genius. Turns out he's a reverse billionaire. His economic value was minus $1.17 billion. And today, Melania was like, tell me again why I'm fucking this guy?